I'm back with another video. It's your host, your moderator. Welcome to Just My Opinion Podcast. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, family, as well as a follower. Let's get this channel lit in the YouTube algorithm. You heard me? So we're gonna get into another story in the NBA timeline when it comes to news. Sources are saying LaMelo Ball is open to a trade away from the Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, following the Hornets' disappointing road loss to the 2-13 Indiana Pacers, their fourth straight, dropping Charlotte to 12th in the Eastern Conference with 4-11 record. Star guard LaMelo Ball has grown increasingly frustrated with the organization and is open to a trade away from the franchise. Multiple sources have told Yahoo Sports on Wednesday night the one-time All-Star was benched for the final 4 minutes and 32 of the regular of time of regulation in the 127-119 loss, finishing the game with 18 points on just 5 for 21. Wow, 5 of 21 shooting and six turnovers in 27 minutes. I think they did you a favor, dog. I think they did you a favor. Ball efficiency has cratered since his sixth season as the Hornets, averaging a career loss in field goal percentages point 385, 3-point percentages point 298. Ball still remains an elite playmaker, averaging a career high in assists with 9.6. Charlotte is clearly a better team with Ball. Without him, they're 17.3. They're minus 17.3 points um, in possessions, in 100 possessions. I mean, with him on the floor. Excuse me, according to the article. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop it right there, and they show LaMelo Ball's career stats as of today: 18, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 27 minutes and 18. No, that was from the game he got um benched. So what do I think of all this? This is what I think of all this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The middle Ball is, and this is what I always said about Ball. He's a streaky shooter. And I knew a lot of people, when I said this, when they drafted him, a lot of people were on my timeline saying, you don't know what you're talking about. This man is an elite playmaker. He's a franchise player. He's going to send Charlotte to the promised land. And people seem to forget Charlotte had similarities of what they got with LaMelo Ball. They had this version of player in their franchise. Okay. Um, so unless he was going to change, he was going to add more to his arsenal. Now with the 9 assists, I think that, that there's some improvement there. But unless he's going to change how he attacks the basket on the offensive end, he's going to be a streaky shooter. Okay. Um, maybe step up on his defense, maybe be more maybe rounded as far as rebounds go, assists, help the team in other ways other than scoring. Because when you're hot and the ball is going through the basket, nobody's not going to complain about how many shots it took. But like that particular game, and you lost to the Indiana Pacers, and the Indiana Pacers are a struggle team as of right now. There's no one on the Indiana Pacers that should be giving you any problems offensive wise, okay? And they don't have their star players to create offense. Therefore, that should have been an easy out for the Charlotte Hornets, okay? I think another thing is with Charlotte, they had this guy for like what 6 seasons, and they have not paired him up with someone that can complement him. That's not. I'm not going to put that on him. That's the organization. They have been striking out on the NBA draft. You know, they should have paired this guy up with somebody. If it means that you have to give up a player or two or give up draft picks to pair him with someone else that he can play off of, and LaMelo can play off him as well, fine and dandy. Okay, but they have not done that, and that's not on him. That's on the organization. So, to me, uh, unless they're going to, he's been there for 6 years. Unless a leopard's not going to change a leopard's not going to change his spots that quick. Unless they're going to say, you know what, we need to really focus on giving him someone he can play off of, a number two, someone that can play off him, he can play off them. We need to look out there in the atmosphere of the National Basketball Association. Is there a player right now that we can get? We might have to give up a little more to get that player that's certified that can play alongside LaMelo Ball. Is that player out there? Or do we have to go into the draft again, invest in the draft again, and draft a player that complements him? Okay, what you should have been doing earlier in his career with the Charlotte Hornets. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's if they give him the request to trade him to another team, I don't think that's a bad thing. The Miami Heat, they're interested in someone this young. The Miami Heat would love to do something with LaMelo Ball. My mind grows blank, but I think there's like 7 or 8 teams that are maybe interested in the services of LaMelo Ball, because what you're going to get from this guy, he's not going to be super consistent, offensive wise. I don't think he's a Luka where he's that efficient offensively. I think he's above average offensively. You're going to get the ball handling, and you're also going to get him getting others involved. Okay. So, yeah, that's all I got for this. I don't know why I parked right here. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.